Hello everybody and welcome to another Everything Hard Mode stream. We are going to get into our 5th installment of our Final Fantasy XVI stream. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying. Those of you that have been following along, hopefully you guys are enjoying the story and everything. As I've been saying, I highly recommend getting this game to anybody that has not been sure whether or not they want to get it. It's been amazing so far, so I have nothing but good things to say about it as of now. So yeah, when we left off last time, we were going to go ahead and go stop some Black Shield shenanigans with Wade here.
What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Okay.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Look at me sideways. Come along now. The bastards are lucky I didn't have.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us
I mean, we're gonna kick
that
your
a
ass.
pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For us area!
For us area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
That's enough!
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
the Wyvern to find their battle for them.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't take them flat.
Not good.
Oh, and here we go with the
A
dragoon.
noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Combat's so fun in this game. I like just being able to switch between the different icons and use different abilities without having to actually go into a menu to do so.
I don't see any...
Oops.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
There went my phone.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Oh, we can upgrade our, what is it, ignition or whatever it's called, the rush. I think it's called ignition.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee. infectious flax wench? Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted,
She'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustenus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Everything.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Back to the hideaway.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear?
There are new billets being posted every...
Clive!
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say? I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, In addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Here's everything we've received and everything promised.
Completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's Mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Talk of the Tea House. Your merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that you might continue your gallantry. Heartstruck Dowager.
Here you are.
Our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again. The Blood Axes.
You earned this.
Pillow talk. Such is the renown of Sid the Outlaw, that much of my clientele would rather spend their time prattling on about your endeavors than making any endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe you at least a portion of my earnings. A particularly enamored sort left this on my nightstand. May it serve you better than it did him. Berserker Ring.
Here you are.
I have to expand my renown in order to unlock.
All done?
All right, Clive. Keep me too. Seems like every report our allies sends us brings 100 new headaches for me to deal with. I've been doing my best to keep on top of it all, sending anything urgent straight to the curse breakers, just like Otto told me. The rest I add to the list, whether it's strangers begging our aid or friends acting funny. There is no end of problems that need solved. And anyone with the time and inclination to solve them will earn a nice bit of goodwill for the cause. And maybe more besides. So, how busy did you say you were? Anything catch your eye?
Use Got's alliance reports to not only find new quests around Velesthea, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest their location. Nice. There are no available
Always
quests.
something in there.
The Moogle! Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not. I knew that already. And that's why I need your help. As I need not remind you, I am the mightiest of all the Moogles. No fiend... Well, damn, that's fast. So I need you to slay them all.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Velesthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Oh, thank you. It's good to have found someone who understands me. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on the billets that get posted on the board, so if there's anything you need to know. Damn, this motherfucker talks fast. Well, supposedly, right? I can't read that fast, apparently. Let's view the hunt board. What do we got? Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted in hopes the fearless heroes such as Clive will take the blah 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 down and slay notorious marks. Let's see, that's the one we already took care of. The Angel of Death. A traitor coming by the way of Caer Novant met with a troop of cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction that warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead, his eyes wild and flickering. Though the cursebreakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey through the pass, the sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. Location is Clairview. And the Broken Hilt in Rosaria has Belphegor. Reports have been received of a wild avis of striking size making its nest atop the hill adjacent to East Pool. Though all efforts are being made not to ruse the beast's ire, it is surely but a matter of time before it needs to feed. I hereby petition any brave volunteers to march to the northern border, that we might cut the fiend down before it makes trenchers of the nearby villages. Alright, I will do this one first in clear view. Clear view. There's more quests over this way.
Typical noble. I could have sworn we had a few.
Let's go ahead and talk.
That monster's
with
taken
Smitty.
quite a liking to Lady.
What's up, Smitty?
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
So now I have to buy it and then give it to him, is what I'm going to assume.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him, assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
That monster's taken quite a liking.
Karen, do you have a moment?
She sure does.
Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was excited? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down. I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me, but you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Let's see, am I at full health? No idea.
That monster's taking quite a light.
And what can I do for you?
You can sell me
purse
potions.
weighing you down. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Alright, let's go talkie to the main story progression. Or do I talk to that person?
Typical nobles.
I guess we'll talk to that person first. Oh, it's the Moogle. Hello, Moogle. Ask about the Griffin sighting. Did I hear you hoping to hunt a Griffin, then do a billet, Kupo, especially horrible locals, Dozmare? Oh. While passing along the trail, lost wing to Caer Norvant, one of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong that it bent back the trunks of the old oaks, and heard a cry so terrible that he ran for his life. Questioning the locals revealed that this area was a nesting place of the elder griffin known as Dozmare, a beast much hated for its appetite both for chocobos and for children. The Angel of Death, so Clairview, the Broken Hilt, Caer Norvant. I will not remember none of those. I should put down
Back
in
again,
some notes.
Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Typical nobles.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Let's see. Don't want to be in the hideaway. Why do I have that showing in the hideaway? Didn't I already look at the damn hunt board? Could have sworn I did. God damn you, game. Damn you to hell. Why are you making me look at the damn hunt board again? Hello again. Do I have to ask him about the damn griffin again? Really? Okay. Okay. There we go. We saw. Okay. That is annoying. That is still telling me to do that step. Wait, can I just go to the map? Open world map. It does indeed. Alright, where's Caernarvon? What's it called? Bordesolde, the Little Ducks, Hawker's Cry, Orbo Downs, Lost Wing, Northreach, Caernarvon. This is where I want to be, right? For the... I think that's where I want to be. Where would I find this griffin? Doesn't show me on the map. Nope. Oh yeah, I was going to upgrade abilities, wasn't I? Abilities come to me. We're gonna do ignition. Multiple hits, forcing enemy back. Alright. I can almost get that one. But I think I'll level up this one next. We shall see. Where's the map? Okay, so now we're in Clairview, which we do not want to be in Clairview. The griffin's supposed to be over here, I think. No, this is Glorios. What the hell? I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Ain't that about a bitch? Alright, let's go to Martha's Reach. Let's go somewhere I know where I need to be.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got a gill, I got...
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you.
It'll take ages to
Not here.
Stay sharp.
After what the Empire did to Martha.
Alright, 3 Reeds is here. So I suppose we could just... I mean... It's about the same distance, isn't it? Yeah, it's about the same distance.
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Faster!
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against. I better get this back to Vaughn before it goes bad.
Are now collected. Let's go back to the hideaway and see if we can figure out how to use this fucking hunt board, because apparently I'm stupid. But, I mean, can't really deny it. Apparently I can't follow simple instructions, even though I'm pretty sure I've been doing it. But
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
wait, I get the ingredients and I'm a freaking guinea pig too? The fuck?
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What an assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavors, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Alright, let's try this one more time. I'm gonna write it, well, I'm gonna type it down in my notes on my phone. Need a new note. Alright, let's see. Hello again, you. View the hunt board. Okay. Caer Norvant Rest Gate. While passing along the trail from Lostwing to Caer Norvant. To Caer Norvant. Okay. We will try this again. And then I'll get the locations for the other two so I can get them to the Broken Hill to Rosaria. Come on, dang it. Hill to Rosaria. Let's see, atop a hill adjacent to his... East Pool. And the Angel of Death, a trader coming by the way of Caer Norvant, met with a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked wing, blah 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 blah, through the Cursebreakers. So that one's gonna be in Caer Norvant as well, I guess. And somewhere around the same area, I guess. Traveling opposite direction. No, troop cursor, blah blah blah. Clairview. Okay. Okay. Okay, so guess we'll go to Lostwing and then make our way to Caer Norvant or whatever. That's East Pool. It's Martha's Rest. Where's Lostwing? There you are.
Good day to you.
Okay, so Caer Norvant is where? That way. So we have to make our way this way. Somehow.
Sid.
It's all but spent. The crystals.
Looks like this is the correct way.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hiding.
So this is Clairview. So this is where the Angel of Death might be, the Harpy.
Time to fight.
Oh, there's the Dragon Avis. Griffin's head braid, huh? harpy? Where is this griffin? Where is anything that I'm trying to hunt? Oh, looks like there's our harpy. Aruna.
That's what I think it is. This isn't gonna be easy.
All right, so one down.
Rest well. I know I will.
Okay, so there's that. still need the other one. I need the Griffin, damn it. Where is House Gryffindor? It's another dragon. Says it's supposed to be somewhere in this area, right? That's what I read. Damn tree getting in my way. Dragonettes. Seen them already. Okay, so the Griffin is not here. Lo and behold. Only makes me want to know, where are you hiding, Mr. Griffin? Okay, so here's where I teleported to before, right? Teleported to here. And I'm pretty sure we went through this way. But just in case if I'm wrong, I will run through it again. Dragonettes. Yep, no griffins. Okay. So come to me, Joker.
Faster!
let us run across all of this area and search for this griffin. No, do not want to open the world map, you sons of bitches. Okay, so over here this is where we went, where that gate was, right? This way. Pretty sure. I'm fairly confident that that is the case. I hate that it keeps telling me to use the hunt board to locate the griffin. Is this quest glitched, or is there something I'm supposed to specifically do? At that damn board. I can't think of anything that I would have to do that would like mark it for me. Or what the hell? Alright, let's go to East Pool. Where is East Pool? World map. East Pool, you are this way, I believe. Let's see, the Broken Hill to Rosaria. Let's see, so atop a hill adjacent to East Pool. So we are at East Pool here. Where would there be a hill? Probably there? Or, oh, the Broken Hilt. Okay, so probably in this area this way. So we will go that way. Yeah, okay.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Alright, so yeah, here's that guy.
Straight home now.
Belfagor. What's up, buddy?
A wild wyvern. In Rosaria. Slow.
Alright, so that's 2 of the 3.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
We need to stock up on potions and stuff. Okay. I'm gonna look at this damn thing again. The 3rd time now. Because I don't understand why it's not changing. Right? Because we found out about it. Okay. So, bam. Yep. Those mare. Yep. Let's see. While passing along the trail from Lost Wing to Cair Norvent, one of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong, blah 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 blah. Ran for his life, questioning local travelers, blah blah blah. Nesting place at Aldergrave, a beast hated for its appetite. Yeah, so. Yeah. Cair Norvent Westgate is what it says. Which is where we were, right? We were looking around in that area. I need potions.
I could have sworn we had a few.
That monster's taken quite a like.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Go on then.
hell? Am I selling? Oh, we're not trying to sell. We're trying to purchase.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Okay, so back to the map. Says it's over here. North Gate, right here in this area, right? I don't understand where it's hiding. There any other Caer Norvant place? Because I don't think so, right? Let me just... I don't believe there is, but just in case. Three Reeds, Hawker's Cliff, Otterly Docks, Portless Old Day, Martha's Rest, East Pool, and the Dim. Yeah, this is the only Caer Norvant, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Flying stuff there, but it's not a griffin. Again, we get to this gate. There's no griffin here. Alright. There's Lost Wing. Okay, so there's a valley called Norvent. Okay. Possibly that's where I'm supposed to go. Let's go look, because I know I've come through this area twice in its entirety. So, let's see, we gotta go.
Good day to you.
It would appear. Yeah.
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
This is not the right way? No, it is not. Damn it. Is there a way to display a mini-map on the game? Or did I turn it off on accident? Okay, let's see. Looks like I possibly want to go up on this bridge. Maybe not. Oh, this looks like the right way. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Here we go again. Explorations are to be had. Sharp fangs. Black waders. Dragon-y thingy again. Some scorpions. So far, I still see no signs of a griffin.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's
Oh,
hope
we're
our
talking
craftsman
about
hasn't bitten
griffins.
off more than he can chew.
Is that to be taken as a good sign that we are speaking about griffins? Oh, cutscene. Griffin indeed. And my brother's calling.
The work will have to wait.
Ogle, look sharp.
Nice try.
welcome to the channel. Oh. Yes, I did stop moving. Alrighty. Well, my brother just joined the stream in order to ask me whether or not I stopped a streaming service, apparently.
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man? Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Alright, let's go back to the hideaway. And then we'll get started on the main story and probably call it once however long the cutscene is ends.
That monster's taken quite a liking to
And
me.
with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough nattering. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Drake Slayer's belt design draft. You have obtained the design draft for the Drake Slayer's belt. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Visit Blackthorn and Hideaway for details on material requirements.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
And what can I do for you?
You can sell me potions again.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Alright, so let's go ahead and go to our main quest. Let's travel to Drake's Breath and let's watch this cutscene that I'm pretty sure is about to play.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's Breath. Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency. Allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Let's see.
I always
how
imagined when
far
I
do we
came
get?
here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut. They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them was through them.
Stay down!
Hell is that? Am I going the wrong way? Shit.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Stay down!
Probably. Oh, I can. Sweet. Abilities. Level you up. Ah, I can't do it. Alrighty, I think this is where we're gonna go ahead and call it for this stream. I believe this is gonna be the correct way, probably. Yeah, we'll get up here, we'll save, and we'll call it until tomorrow evening, and we will continue. Get past this gate and destroy whatever's ahead. Fuck up that mother crystal. Just go ahead and upgrade this. Damn, it upgrades more? I'm gonna have to upgrade more. Alright, but that's where we're gonna end for today. So let's go ahead, save. Alrighty. And back to the title screen. Okay, so as always, to those of you that hung out with me throughout the stream, thank you very much for doing so. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. To those of you that watch the stream later, I hope you guys also enjoy. Please consider following if you are not already doing so, and hanging out with me the next time that I am live. I am aware, as my brother points out, sometimes the stream can seem a little boring, but I promise you guys, the energy is a lot better when I'm being interacted with. I always look at the chat, so like if you guys want to bullshit with me, whatever, talk about your day, whatever, I am here and I'll bullshit with you all day. So yeah, until next time, thank you guys. Everything Hard Mode signing off. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.